Hey guys, so I'm just getting ready right now. It is like 2:30. Um so originally I was going to get ready off of camera and just use my project pan items and all that fun jazz. But I decided not to do that. I decided I'm going to get ready on camera cuz I'm getting ready for my anniversary. Today is Adam and I's 3-year wedding anniversary, and I'm getting ready because I'm gonna surprise him with some dinner. Gonna go out for dinner, and so I figured instead of using all my project pan items and my shop my stash items, I'm just gonna use some of my favorite items. Because why not? You know? I'm still mixing in some Project Pan and Shop My Stash as well, but like instead of using my Too Faced Cocoa Contour to set my under eyes, I'm using the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. I use this in my testing new makeup video that went up on Tuesday. Oh my god, guys, it's beautiful. Okay, I love it. So yeah, I'm still gonna use, like I said, a couple project pan items. Sorry if I keep pending down, but like everything's down there. So like I am gonna use my Covergirl Advanced Radiance powder to set my face. But yeah, so I know this is kind of like the second like get ready with me style video this week, but honestly, whatever. I'm just powdering some areas of my face because I want to contour. I am going to use my Cocoa Contour to contour because I do like the contour powder in here. It's very nice, and that will help me with my panning process. I am going to do a Project Pan update at the end of August. I know I haven't done any recently, but I didn't really film for the month of July, so I didn't think it would be like, I didn't want to put a July update in because, you know, I thought that was kind of weird. So I'll do an August update. I'm very proud of myself this week. So far I put up a video every day this week. Today I'm filming on Wednesday, by the way. I always start my filming on Mondays and then I upload from there. So I want to say Monday I did a book haul. Tuesday I did the full face of testing new makeup. Yesterday, what did I do? Oh, I did the closet declutter. Oh no, today the closet declutter went up at noon. Tomorrow this video is gonna go up, and then I do plan on filming one more video today to go up on Friday, and then that's my week. I think I might vlog on Saturday and that might go up on Monday, but so I just contoured. I did use my Real Techniques contouring brush in case y'all were wondering. And then I'm gonna go in with the Pure Nude Sunlighter that I got. I forget what brush I used for this. Oh, that brush, that's right. Again, I use this in the testing new makeup products. And I love the Pure Nude highlighter, and sometimes it can be hard to find a bronzer that works for me, especially one that's glowy. And when I saw this on Ulta, for months I've been planning on purchasing it as kind of like a glowy bronzer, and I finally tried it out. I finally ordered it and I tried it out earlier this week, and I loved the look it gave. The bronze was just nice and subtle, and yeah. Anyway, so back to what I wanted to talk about. So I wanted to talk about how Adam and I met. Oh, that looks so pretty. So originally we met back in high school, and he was dating one of my friends at the time. Obviously, we're no longer friends. Actually, I haven't really been friends with her since she graduated. Her and Adam were 2 years ahead of me. So when I was a freshman, they were juniors. When I was a sophomore, they were seniors. This looks a little crazy right now, but I promise when it's blended out, it looks beautiful. And then they graduated from there. When I was a junior, I got a job at McDonald's. Oh, and let me just preface with the fact that the whole time they were dating, I had like a super huge crush on him. And then they broke up. But when they broke up, I was dating someone. And like, Adam and I would talk. And I'm not gonna lie, I was the bad girlfriend that would secretly flirt. In my defense though, same boyfriend that ended up cheating on me, so yeah, and I caught him. Tried denying it, but I knew what I saw. And then it was just confirmed by multiple people. I'm gonna go, oh shoot, I have to change that. All right. What I was trying to say was, in my video that went up today, I put in the description that the blush palette I used was the Makeup Revolution palette in Sugar and Spice, but it's actually Hot Spice. So I gotta make sure I change that. So I'm just going in with the Hot Spice palette. I'm gonna go in with one of these like 6 peachy shades. Just because I'm already so glowy that I don't want to go in with one of the glowy ones. So I think I'm gonna go in for like this more neutrally pink color. Anyway, but then he started dating another girl, and she was one of those girlfriends that didn't let Adam talk to any female. So yeah, let's just say we stopped talking for a little while. But then when I was a junior in high school, I started working at McDonald's. A lot of people, I've actually had a couple requests to talk about how me and my husband met. So for those of you who are waiting for it, here you go. And lo and behold, Adam was working at McDonald's too. At the time, we were both dating our significant others. And he was a manager in training when I first started. It was around prom time, so May of 2012. Yeah, May of 2012. Like at the end of April, beginning of May, him and his girlfriend broke up. And yeah. I'm not going to go into that because that's not my story to tell, but they broke up for certain reasons, and around prom time was when I found out that Destin was cheating on me. I let it go for a little while, but in the end we ended up breaking up. I'm going to blend this all out, so whatever. And there was one night I was at my friend Lexi's house. It was my night off, but they ended up having like 4 call outs. So Adam ended up texting me asking if I could come into work. And I was like, that's fine, but I would need a ride home from I don't have a way home, so I really can't. And he was like, what if I give you a ride home? And I was like, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue, whatever. And my friend Lexi knew that I liked Adam. So I was like, oh crap, like I'm gonna go into work. I look like crap. Now after my ex and I broke up, I lost a ton of weight. It wasn't intentional. It was just like from the stress of everything. I just couldn't keep anything down. And so I ended up losing like a lot of weight. Like I lost like 3 sizes. I went down from like a 12 to like, I don't know what size Lexi was. I want to say she was like a 6 in like the course of 3 weeks. Yeah. I couldn't keep anything down. I don't know why. I think it's just because of the stress of everything, but who actually knows? But so yeah. So we did that, and then so she let me borrow a mini skirt, a tank top, and then like this like fishnet like shirt that to go over the tank top so that I could arrive to work wearing that, and then I just changed into my uniform at work. So that's what I did. I changed into my uniform at work, and then at the end of my shift, because my shift correlated with his shift, I was like, just give me a minute before you bring me home. I just want to change real quick. I feel kind of gross, blah, 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 blah. And I changed back into the outfit that Lexi gave me. And I walked past him, went out back, blah, blah, blah. And he like did a double take, because at that point he hadn't really seen me dressed in normal clothing in a couple years. And apparently he thought I was cute. I don't know why I would think that, but he did. And so he brought me home, and we ended up messaging each other. I don't remember who started the messaging. I'm just going to go in with my Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. That's what it looks like. I don't remember who started the texting. Honestly, it might have been me. I don't really remember. I remember it being on Facebook Messenger. But anywho, I'm going to go in with Rush in the crease. And, my phone was being weird. So I was like, can I have your number? It's just going to be easier to talk over text than it is over Facebook Messenger. And he gave me his number. And we basically texted all night. And we just started hanging out, and I still had feelings from him from back in high school, and he caught the feels, as some of my friends like to call it, which I'm happy with. This is my first time ever using any of the palettes from the Bulk collection, by the way, so I have no clue if I like this, but we started hanging out practically every day. At the time, him and his sister shared a car, though. So, like, if his sister needed the car, we couldn't hang out. And so we just hung out as often as we could. And at the time, we had same shifts at work. And eventually, we started going out on, like, dates. Like, we weren't, we weren't officially dating, but like we were going out on dates. We were getting to know each other, and all that fun jazz. What you do when you are interested in someone. And those were going really well. We had a lot of breakfast dates. Breakfast dates were our favorites. They still kind of are. We just don't do them nearly as often as we probably should. So yeah. So I'm just gonna put some more Rush in this crease because I feel like it's a little patchy. Just right there. Not the palette's fault. That's the place where my eye just has trouble. No matter what palette. Anyway. So he was in the middle of manager classes, and we were worried about it getting out at work, so people saw us hanging out all the time. They had their speculations, but We were just like, no, we're just friends. Like, that's all we are. And I remember one night I was messaging him and I was like, why haven't you, I know you like me. I can tell that you like me. Why haven't you tried to kiss me or anything? And that's when he told me about some stuff with his ex, and he was like, you know, if you want me to kiss you, you're going to have to meet me halfway. And I was like, oh, well, frig. I'm not that confident. So, you know, one day while we were in the car, it was literally in my driveway. We were trying to wait for the rain to let up a little bit. That way, because it was literally like straight up downpouring. I'm going to go in with Alert next. It was literally straight up pouring and it was pretty bad. But so I just kind of like leaned over and like rested my head on his shoulder. It was very uncomfortable because like the gear shift in the car was like in my side, and I was like, ugh. And that was like my way of meeting him halfway, and he wasn't doing anything. And I was like, okay, does he not get what I'm trying to do here? So at one point I remember I started pulling away, and that's when he ended up kissing me, and I was so happy. And you know, we started going on some more dates. His mom actually ended up inviting me to go to the lake with them. She knew something was going on, but Adam would not confirm or deny for her. Just like we wouldn't confirm or deny at work. Just because, you know, we didn't want to jinx anything. So, I mean, what can you do about that? But she had her suspicions, and I don't know if she really liked me in the beginning because, you know, I was a crew member. He was my manager. That's kind of weird. Anyway, so, you know, we spent basically that whole lake trip like away from everyone, and we would kiss and we would swim and we would hang out and we would like cuddle. But as soon as anyone came over, we would be like, no, hands off. Because we didn't want anyone to know. And I remember it was his last day of manager classes. I was like, are we ever going to make this official? Or because I really don't want to be wasting my time. You know, I really like you. I can tell you really like me. I'm gonna go in with Siren, but I really don't want to be wasting my time. You know, I've told you about my ex and how much of a waste of time he was, and I don't want another waste of my time. I'm not dating just to date. I'm trying to, you know, I don't date just to date. I date people who I'm actually somewhat interested in and could see being like my forever. So if that's not what you're thinking, that's not what you have on board, then let me know now. And that's basically when he was like, no, actually I was going to ask you to be my girlfriend today. And so, you know, we changed it, and that's basically how that went. We dated for a good 2 years, and then we got engaged, and another 2 years later, on August 7th, we got married. It was definitely a roller coaster ride during those 4 years of just being together. You know, Adam got into multiple car accidents. He actually got into a car accident a week after we officially started dating. That was when he first said, I loved you, by the way. He said it first. I did not. Normally it's the girl that says it first, but he said it first. And I'm like, oh, he loved me. So, yeah. And it's been great pretty much ever since. Don't get me wrong, every relationship has its ups and its downs, but I mean, generally when you find your person, you have a pretty great time. Now, don't get me wrong, we have both changed a significant amount since we started dating. Like, he's become very open. He's someone that doesn't become very open very often. I'm just putting the e.l.f. glitter glue on my lids. He doesn't open up to people very easily. And I'm like the complete opposite. I open up to people very easily. I'm going to use my Luxie 246 Precision Crease Blush, and I'm going to go into Balm Ass. I'm going to put that on the lid. And over the years, he has definitely opened up to me more, which, you know, I'm happy about. I like knowing about my husband and his interests and all that fun jazz, and you know, ooh, that's so pretty. So anyway, that's how we met, and that's how we ended up getting together, and you know, we're still together to this day. We've been together for 7 years, and we've been married for 3. Wow, that's a long time with one person. So yeah, it's been a ride, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. We've definitely been through a lot. Like I was saying, we've been through multiple car accidents with him. We've gone through multiple health problems with me. I've been in the hospital so much since we started dating. There was like legitimately one time I was in the hospital due to dehydration. That was fun. And then most recently this year, I was in the hospital because I had a seizure, which that was fun. That was new. That was fun and new. But, you know, that's life, and, you know, you just gotta stick through the hard times, because marriage is through better or worse, not when you decide to give up. And that's kind of the way we both see it. The only way either one of us could see us getting divorced is if one of us cheated, and, you know, we've both been cheated on, and we have both been that other person. We've both been like the other girl, the other guy, and neither of us really liked that feeling on either side. So I don't really see that happening. But yeah, I'm gonna take some of Framed and put that in the outer corner just to deepen this up a little bit. But yeah, so that's our story. How I love hearing how like significant others meet. I think it's so interesting how like there's so many different types of stories out there. So, and like, you know, like I said, we've definitely gone through our trying times. Like, I think one of our most trying times, honestly, was when I had a miscarriage back in 2017. I kind of briefly talked about that in my closet declutter yesterday, but I did have a miscarriage back in 2017. Basically what happened with that is I was on the Nexplanon, and I ended up getting pregnant, and I couldn't get the next one on out in time, and so the egg didn't attach, and I lost it. So it's kind of like a chemical pregnancy almost, but you know, like, that's life. And, you know, I'm sure God will bless us in the future with children. I will need help having children. We've known that since the beginning. And, you know, there's a chance that I may not be able to have children at all. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when it's time. And, you know, we discussed, like, the second we started dating, because I looked at him, I was like, how do you feel about children? Like, because I may not be able to have any. Are you open to adoption if, you know, our life goes that far? Because I just wanted him to know everything, like, straight out. That way there was no secrets. Like, I don't like secrets. I did not want secrets. And, you know, he was like, you know, I am open to that. And I was like, good. Because that may or may not be the only way you get them. So I'm going to pause this for a second. I'm going to put on mascara and all that fun jazz, and I'll be right back. So, I mean, it took me 50 million years, but I finally got it done. I haven't worn lashes in over a year, so it took me quite a while. I am going to put on the Hard Candy Tiki highlighter as my highlight, because I just want, like, a nice, like, subtle ooh, because I'm already pretty glowy. So I feel like I don't need much. I always forget how good this highlighter brush is for, like, more subtle highlights, because it picks up such nice amount of product. I am wearing the Salon Perfect Demi Wispy lashes right now. I don't know if they're cruelty free. I bought these on clearance at Walmart before I went cruelty free, but they're very similar to my Kiss lashes in 11, and I only have one of these left, so I didn't want to use them up. So that's why I use these ones. But look at that glow. It's so pretty. All right, now for the last step, we're going to do lips. And we're just going to do my favorite lip combo right now, which is the Covergirl Oh Sugar Balm with my Luna by Luna lip gloss in the shade Mars. I also put some black eyeliner in the tight line and the waterline. Totally got that on my teeth. So, in case you didn't know, this is my perfect nude. Like, look how pretty that looks. And then I'm just gonna put the gloss over that. Just tones it down just a tiny bit. And yes, I kind of go extra for our dates, but that's okay. Because he married me and nobody else. Nobody else married me. His judgment is the only judgment I need. So that's the final look. Thank you for joining me on getting ready for my date tonight. My surprise date with my husband for our 3-year wedding anniversary. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.